Oh, it's Rick Taylor.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor back with an episode of that Rick Taylor podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rocking with Rick Taylor Entertainment, and I thank y'all for tuning in and just supporting the movement and stuff like that. Today I got a special guest with me, man. I'm here with an artist, man, a dope artist by the name of AJ Mayy, man. What's going on with you, man?
What's going on, bro?
Nothing much.
Appreciate you having me.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. First and foremost, welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? You here at the New Vibe and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
God timing is everything, you know. I know we had to push it off for certain reasons and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm all about God's timing. Like, you know, you can't rush, you know, nothing great or nothing like that.
Yes, sir. We here.
Yeah. We're going to get into a lot of things, man, because, you know, you do music and stuff like that. So I want to touch on your background first, though. Like, we know you AJ Mayy. But for the people who want to know, like, who are you? Like, what do you do?
My name is AJ Mayy. I was raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm an artist. I'm an engineer. I'm a producer. I've been doing this for about 5-6 years for real now. So
That's what's up. Now, you say producer. I'm sorry, did I overhear that?
Yep.
Okay,
yep,
producer. So you make your own beats and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, we gonna get into that too. Now, growing up wise, like, where was you born and raised?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. On the north side. I wouldn't say like it was a like white neighborhood, but it was a pretty nice community. You know what I'm saying? Like, really didn't get into too much over there.
Right. Now, living over there, man, have you, like, you know, you say nothing really happened over there, so it's pretty cool. I'm guessing your childhood was pretty cool over there. Like, you didn't have to run into any problems or anything.
Yeah, no. Like, of course, I was in Milwaukee. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have friends and things like that. I went to high school in Brown Deer. It was pretty diverse and things over there. But, like, coming home, like, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing that I'm in a nice, secure environment, like,
Right.
well, that's something I take pride of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was raised and I had to worry about, you know what I'm saying, all that wild stuff as a kid.
Right. And I feel like I kind of was the same way, man, growing up in Milwaukee, you know, being in certain areas. Like, you know, I wasn't in the hood, but I wasn't in, like, the suburbs or nothing. I was just, like, in the middle, but it was always good. Now, let me ask you your journey just being around Milwaukee and going around Milwaukee, because I'm pretty sure you've been to different places and going to just different events, and just being a teenager, a kid and a teenager growing up in Milwaukee. Yeah. What was that experience like, being outside your neighborhood and stuff?
You know, we always like did things like Summerfest, like State Fair, but like I was a real active kid, so it was really just sports and activities for me, like, you know what I'm saying, bowling, swimming, like, you know what I'm saying, skating, like just hooping, you know what I'm saying. And then when I was in school, I just played sports all year round, so that kept me good and active and busy. I didn't really had no time to just be lingering off and doing things like that. Like, I had to go to school because I had to go to practice because I had to play the games, like, you know what I'm saying. So sports really kept me on track, you know what I'm saying, not skipping school and things like that.
All right. So it seemed like you was like you had your head on your shoulders. Did you come from a 2-parent household and stuff?
Yeah.
That's good. Blessings.
Yeah, both of my parents, they actually almost at 30 years married.
That's good. Congratulations to them, man. That's dope. Black love, man.
Yeah, they actually just retired. We just had their retirement party yesterday. Or no, that was on the 8th, same day as my birthday. I just turned 25 as well.
That was my son's birthday.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's
Wait,
crazy.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm tripping. I'm thinking it's June, so you said July 8th.
No, yeah, July 8th.
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping, y'all.
Yeah.
But congratulations to them, you know what I'm saying? That's dope, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to have that family, and especially a 2-parent household, your mom and dad, and especially just being married, you know?
Yeah,
because nowadays, you know, a lot of people don't even be married or don't even be together that long, you know, in these crazy times. And I think we should try to get back to, you know, getting to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, let's touch, like, who are you as a person? Like, we know you're an artist, you're a producer. You said your childhood was good, but who is AJ as a person?
As a person, I'm pretty laid back, pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? I just like to just vibe out, you know what I'm saying, with good people, good energy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Music and sports interest me the most. That's just pretty much how it's been my entire life, you know what I'm saying? I don't have like a big pool of friends, like my circle pretty tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be around a lot of like-minded individuals lately. You know what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much where I'm at right now in life, just taking care of my 2 kids.
Right. And you know, it's like that's the same vibe I get from like a cool vibe, laid back. Because you know, I even see the circuit you be around, like the guy, you know, T Woods.
Yeah, shout out to guys.
You know, my boy, I'm forgetting his name right now. My little bro.
You talking about JP?
JP.
Yeah,
JP the brand.
Shout out JP.
And you know, just that vibe y'all be around. Y'all know Dolo Jazz too, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to her too.
Yeah.
Just like now, just looking at those different people, I can tell like what kind of vibe you got and how do y'all carry yourself, because y'all all the same. It's just good vibes when I've been around y'all. It's like it's peaceful. Yeah. Not saying that nobody got a point, like ain't nobody gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's just cool. Ain't nobody looking for no trouble. Everybody just trying to do their own thing. You know, be in their own lane. So
exactly.
You know, and you know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep those type of people around you to keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? Those are the right people. You definitely got the right people around you, bro.
Yeah, like I said, just around a lot of like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
Like it's like we all on our own different lanes, but we all going towards one goal.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And more specifically, music. You know what I'm saying? We have one goal to keep us all on track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all thinking the same way about going about doing this shit for real.
Right. Now, when did y'all all link up? Like how long y'all been knowing each other?
Me, T Woods, Dolo Jazz, and Nino Hefner. We all went to school in Brown Deer, and there's some more people that's doing music out here, like Cam Will, like just some people, who else? D-Lo doing his thing. Just we got a lot of people from Brown Deer that's like really invested in the music and really trying to make a name for the city. So it's like beautiful to see all of us just blossoming now. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to get our emotion up.
Yeah, that's always dope to see, bro. Dope to see, especially like when y'all start out together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's pick up this passion for music together and just grow as the time go on. You know what I'm saying? And to see y'all still rocking with each other since high school is dope, bro. I always think that's dope, bro, to see like a group of people from high school and their childhood still kicking it, because, you know, as you grow, everybody don't remain the same. Some people change, some people change for the better, some people change for the worse. And you don't never know what path somebody might take, but just to see how y'all still took that path and kept that connection, that friendship, is like a family. Like, cause when I was around y'all, bro, like, you know, when I came to the video shoot or when I did the interview, little clip for you and stuff, and just every time I've been around and stuff, it's just like, it's like y'all, this like a family, like this like a group for real. Like y'all, you can tell there's just not no, you do music, I do music, let's just kick it.
Exactly.
It's more of a like, you know, like I said, it's been some time invested into it. It's like a brotherhood, familyhood, like a family. It's dope, bro, and I like to see that, bro. And y'all all some dope artists. Shout out T Woods and JP and Dolo Jazz and everybody.
Yeah, me and JP actually only been knowing each other for like a little bit over a year now. But him and T Woods are like, they're related. Yeah. And they're blood related. So I think they're cousins. So T Woods actually introduced me to JP. And then we just met in the studio, and then we just, you know what I'm saying? He definitely taught me a lot of things about the music industry, you know what I'm saying? He didn't learn some things from me as well. And like our relationship definitely has grown. Like, but that's like just how it is with everybody that I come in contact with. Like if you're serious and like you really have a passion for it, like we do, you know what I'm saying? And you really trying to make something out of this. You're not just doing it just because you're doing it, you know what I'm saying? Not just to say that you're a rapper like everybody else, like not just because you want a little emotion in the city, you want to be known. Like if you just really have a passion for this, like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna work, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I just want to work with everybody in the city. Just if you serious, let's work.
That's how it is, man. And I like JP, bro. Like I could tell he's serious too. Like he's like, he himself. Like I'm saying, y'all be yourself. Like I ain't really, like, you know, some people be sounding the same, but y'all sound like yourself. Y'all music describe how y'all live, and just a laid back vibe and just like good music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, what or who inspired you to like even get into the music?
I'm gonna say my dad, and I'm gonna say Kanye West. I'm gonna say my dad because he used to play the piano. He still know how to play the piano. He eventually learned how to play the bass. You know what I'm saying? He sung in the choir. Him and my mama sung in the choir. But my dad used to play the piano keys, like, because we had a big grand piano in the living room. So he'll just be playing the keys, and I'll be tucked in that night and stuff. But I'll just be like, dang, like that whatever he's doing down there sounds really good. Like, let me go see what that's about. And so he kind of like he was like my first piano teacher. You know what I'm saying? He was my first piano teacher. So like, you know what I'm saying, once he started teaching me the keys and like teaching me how chords work and things like that, like after that I was just like, oh yeah, this is just what I want to do. And then I heard Kanye West, and he came out, you know what I'm saying, with the beats and the music, and that was just something that was so amazing to me. Like, okay, like he can make beats and he could rap and sound good, like both sound good. Like that's something that I want to do. Like I'm not just gonna rap if I'm gonna rap. Like, I'm gonna learn how to make beats. I'm gonna learn how to record myself. I'm gonna do everything. So that was just my inspiration, just as a little kid.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Having that, you know, that inspiration right in your house. You know what I'm saying? And then Kanye, man, you already know like how everybody felt about Kanye. Like Kanye, he really like, you know what I'm saying, in a time where everybody was rapping about jewelry, money, women, all that, he came out and did him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't talking about niggas he was shooting and how much money he got in jewelry like that. He was talking about stuff like just hip hop and God. He made a song Jesus Walks, bro. Like who would have ever thought you can make a hip hop song called Jesus Walk and it's a hit like that?
Right.
That's dope, bro. Shout out Kanye West, man, because
definitely shout out Kanye.
He's really like definitely a legend, a pioneer, and just like a trendsetter for real, bro.
Yeah, and that kind of like the way that he just rap about his life and how it's just like him and how he bring his personality into his music and things like that. Like that's a big inspiration on my music and the way I make my music as well. Like you don't really hear me talking, you know what I'm saying, too nasty about like, you know what I'm saying, like about the guns and about the drugs and all that stuff. Like it's definitely a lane for that, and it's definitely music made, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to those type of things. But for the most part, like I just like to pull my inspiration from like my real life experiences, my real life problems, like what's going on in my head. Like that's the type of music I like to listen to anyway, like the Drakes, like the J. Cole's, like the people that could really just sit in front of a mic and like paint a picture for you, like just through their experiences and what they going through. Like that's the hardest music to me. And if you barred up doing that too, like that's just the hardest stuff to me for real.
Facts. And I feel the same way, bro. Like I like all kind of music, but my main music that I like to listen to is like the Drakes, J. Cole's, Kendrick's, and just a vibe, bro. But I love everything, bro. I just feel like, you know, you really like as an artist, your music should be about who you is. Like it should sound like where you from, or it should really be about also like your life.
Right.
And here's the thing too, like you attract like what you talk about. The energy you put out is the energy you're gonna get back.
Exactly.
So, you know, that's one thing when I was doing music, I caught on to that real quick. Like, you know, because everybody kind of start off, I want to say at least most rappers start off like rapping about stuff they don't do and they don't have.
Exactly.
Especially when you're young.
Yeah.
So, and then you start getting older and just like, I mean, some people might still, because it's entertainment. So I get it. Like, you don't have to live, like, the consumers really don't care if you really live this life or not. They just want like all the music hot.
True.
But just me, I just couldn't rap about certain things that ain't my life or that I'm not doing, because I always had a conscience and thinking like the energy that I'm putting into this is the energy I'm gonna get back from this type of stuff. And plus, I don't want to be like, you know, I gotta be authentic. So, but shout out to everybody who's doing the music, whether it's your life or it's entertainment, just, you know what I'm saying, just creating art, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about, just creating art, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we lose, we kind of lose that tact of what music is really supposed to be about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because even now, like, with me being an artist, producer, and engineer, like, I don't look at it like as, well, I have to, from a business aspect, I have to look at it in 3 different points, but I usually just put it all in one basket, like we just making music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I play multiple instruments as well, too, so it's kind of like the same thing, just on the digital world type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just be like, we just making music. Like, that's just that's the, you know what I'm saying, the beginning and the end of it.
Right. Now let's get into the producer, man. You said, I'm pretty sure you said Kanye, producer.
Yeah.
Now, when did you start making beats?
I didn't start making beats until like 2021. Yeah, 2021, like beginning of 2022. So I took all of 2022 just to really learn. Shout out my boy T Woods. He was the one that really put me on because we went through a period after we graduated high school, we wasn't really speaking like that. But when we got back in contact and got back close, he was doing beats. I was already in the studio, you know what I'm saying, making songs. So we was like, we just gonna do this together, you know what I'm saying. And I was just over his shoulder, just watching him make beats, because I'm like, I always wanted to know how to make beats, but like I never knew like what to get, like the DAWs to use or like the equipment and things like that to do it for real. So he was the first person that really had all the equipment for real. So I'm over his shoulder just watching him make beats all the time, man. Just he been, you know what I'm saying, teaching me things, like letting me do my little things, like, you know what I'm saying, practice on his stuff, you know what I'm saying. And then eventually I was just like, all right, this the year I'm just gonna learn how to make beats for real.
Yeah.
So,
and you got a cheat code because you got somebody to make beats. T Woods called
exactly.
too.
T Woods, yeah. Hottest in the city, man. Y'all tap in.
Yeah,
man.
I done went to that page and listened to a few of them beats. Like, bro got something for sure.
Yeah, definitely. He got most of my catalog. Like, if it's not a beat from me or T, well, I've been tapping in with some more producers this year, but most of my catalog is me and T. Yeah.
Now, I think I asked this question. I'm gonna come back to. Let me ask one more question about the beats. Like, what kind of beats do you make? Like, what is your style of producing? Well, even like let me squeeze this in here too. What is your style of rap? Like, what kind of artist are you? And then also, what kind of producer are you?
I'm gonna start it like this. My favorite thing actively to do besides sports is skate. So like, you know what I'm saying, go to the skating rink, you know, I got my own pair of skates. Like when you on the floor, like you want to hear something to like just that you could groove to, something upbeat but like laid back at the same time, like that kind of vibe. So that's the type of music that I'll just love to hear. So that's the type of music that I love to create, like just the different like smooth progressions, but over some drums that'll really get you going. So as an artist, I like that because the drums is more up tempo enough for me to really bar up and like get some stuff off my chest if I need to, or if I want to turn them up. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that up tempo stuff, but then like the progressions, like, you know what I'm saying, and the melodies, I like that to be more so mellow and more so simple to give me room as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like on some 40 production shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like that type of wave. So that's kind of what I had to. It was easier for me to catch that as a producer. I mean, as an artist than a producer, because as a producer, like I'm only, you know what I'm saying, a year in. So I'm like, I know what I want to make in my head, but I can't physically make it yet because I haven't practiced. I haven't put in enough hours yet. Like,
I remember
just
that.
now getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I can really, you know what I'm saying, whatever I want to make in my head, I can do that now. You know what I'm saying?
If you keep going at it, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, you'll get it. Because I was doing beats too. Not to put it on myself, but I had stopped. But I'm like, if I would have kept going and just, you know, focus, because, you know, also, I don't know, because, you know, you got T Woods, but do you also look at YouTube?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Like, I'll be trying to, like, remake beats, or, like, I just might sit there and, like, look up a Southside cook-up or a Metro Boomin cook-up or a Turbo the Great cook-up. Like, just watch these big-time producers, like, see what they doing. Like, might peep and see, like, a plug-in that they put up or something. Like, oh, let me see what that sound like on one of my beats or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be watching Producer Grind. You ever heard of the page Producer Grind? They be interviewing, like, Timberland and Metro Boomin and, like, just getting all type of sauce and game. Producer Grind, yeah. They be giving out so much game for all producers, bro. Like, I'll be tapped in with them too. So just, I'm just trying to suck up game as a producer, engineer, and as an artist, man. Just trying to push the next step.
Right. And that's dope, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already engineer yourself. So that alone is just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go to nobody else's studio. You got your studio right in your home. Yeah,
but it all was a journey though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was writing 3 songs during the daytime, and then I was living with my parents at the time. So I'll write 3 songs in the daytime. I really didn't want my parents to hear me like recording myself cussing and things like that. But I wanted to make music so bad, bro. So I took my laptop, took my mic, took all of that stuff. I'm sitting in the back seat of my Nissan Altima, bro, with all of my stuff hooked up, mic leaning, you know what I'm saying, just so we could cram and like record. Like, I'm rapping 3 songs in the whip, back to back to back. Then I'll go into the crib and then I will mix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to make music that bad, and I would do that repetitively, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that got me right with the engineering.
Yeah, you got to have a journey. You know what I'm saying? And like, and every year as time go on, it's always gonna be something new.
Yeah.
The fact that you can like have a studio on just in your house
Yeah.
and just pack it up and go is dope. And it sounds just like the professional. It's all about how you mix it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, with that, you know what I'm saying? That's like once you learn all that, like, you know, when you really get that down pat, because you got the music down packed, it seems like you getting the engineering down packed as well, or if you already have it down packed, and then producing, like you're gonna be a 3-headed monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's gonna be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can make the type of music you want, when you want, wherever you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope, man.
That's always that's been the goal, just creative freedom. Like I shouldn't have to wait on anybody for anything. If I want to make music, I should be able to make music. Like, to me, it's like if you play a saxophone or something like that, like anytime you want to pick up that saxophone to play, you could just play it. Like, but as an artist, like if you want to make a song, like you need a beat, you know what I'm saying? You need production, you need somebody to mix it down. Like you need all of these elements to make a beat.
Right.
I mean, to make a song.
Yeah.
So I just felt like I needed to have that same, like, just be able to pick up an instrument type of feel for me as an artist. So that's like my main motivation of learning all three of those things.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're definitely on that on the right path with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, like, what does it take to be a great artist these days, or a good artist, or does that even matter?
I think it just takes a lot of dedication and consistency. It takes a lot of sacrifice as well. I just feel like the main thing is consistency. You only lose if you stop. So you just need to keep going, and eventually, piece by piece, like things is gonna start happening. And it's not gonna happen how you want it to happen. You just gotta sometimes be still, be patient, and just keep working and just have a lot of faith. You know what I'm saying? You just can't give up on yourself. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? No matter how bad it look, you just cannot give up on yourself. You got to keep going, because if you give up on yourself, like, you never know what those blessings on the other side of you quitting, you know what I'm saying, would have been.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I believe in, just not quitting.
Yeah.
Consistency.
And working on your craft.
Yeah.
It's really just who worked the hardest, pretty much. That's all when it comes down to it.
Yeah, it's who worked the hardest, and it's also pay to play. You know what I'm saying?
Pay to play, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about who's putting up the most money into their brand. That's all it comes down to.
And investing is a big part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people looking for handouts or cheap stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but you got to put some money into your stuff. Like, you got to pay. You pay to go to the studio.
Exactly.
You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay for your beats. Whether it's you leasing it or you getting it exclusive, you got to pay for your beats. You got to pay for your cover art. Why not go pay for an interview or pay to get on somebody's platform to push yourself out and get you more content? So when you type your name in on the YouTube, you got all kind of content. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I think that's very important. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that. Let me ask you something. Do you have, I don't know if this is true, but I thought I heard you had a song. I think I heard, you got a song called Goat, or do you got a song talking about like being a goat or a hook or something?
I got a song called Really Him.
Really Him, that's what it is. Really Him.
Yeah, I got a song called Really Him.
Now, let me ask you, what separates you from other artists and what makes you really him?
I just feel like I don't really like to beat on my chest too much, so like, I'm trying to find words, but you know what I'm saying? I just feel like the thing that separates me is just like the things that I talk about in my music, like my uniqueness. I never really try to imitate somebody's sound. Like, I might be inspired and like pull different things from different people, but like I never try to like be like, okay, I'm finna be a Milwaukee type rapper, or I'm finna be a Detroit type rapper, I'm finna be a Drake type rapper, I'm finna be a Juice WRLD type rapper. Like, I'm just, whatever comes out of me just comes out of me. That's why like my music is pretty much diverse. Like, I got a lot of different vibes because it's all about how I'm feeling at that moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's the one thing that would, you know what I'm saying, separate me and my will to work. Like, if it was up to me, I would stay in the studio all day. You know what I'm saying? I would be releasing music all the time. I would be dropping music videos every day if I had the time to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm still working a job right now. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
so,
nothing wrong with that neither.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to pay for your, you know, how else you going to pay for it?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 kids as well. You know what I'm saying? So between my job and my kids, like, and me trying to be great at the same time, like, it's a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that much time in the day, but you know what I'm saying, I just wish that I could work like that. So when I do get to work, like, I'm really working. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one thing that separates me. And the more time that I get to be able to, you know what I'm saying, work on my craft, like, eventually I'm going to stop working a 9 to 5 and my time going to free up. And I feel like it's going to be, like, real scary once that happens, because I just have a will to create, a will to put my music out, you know what I'm saying, a will to wrap my music up and present it to the world a certain way.
Right.
I always feel like I'm behind. I always feel like I'm not doing enough because I know what I'm capable of. Like, if it wasn't for the outside world and the distractions of it.
Yeah, it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you make it in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still trying to, you know, push for your dream. You ain't coming up with no excuses. You got 2 kids, you got a job, and you still trying to make your, you know, make your dream happen.
Right.
And I see that. And I like that you brought up the 9 to 5 because, you know, I was listening to a podcast. I think it was a Breakfast Club, and they was talking about Charlamagne them. And they was saying, like, you know, for some reason, some rappers be thinking it's corny to have a 9 to 5. Like, how do you expect to pay for your dream? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you expect to record the music, get the covers made, get the beats, you know what I'm saying, move around, go to different cities, whatever you gotta do? How do you expect to do that? Like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. And I think people just, like, I don't know if it's social media or it's just people just feeling like, oh, they listen to these rappers, or they sell drugs, or they rich, or like it ain't cool to work a job. Like, no, it's cool. You got to get your money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I think that it's better now than it was back in the day. Like, I don't think nobody really just, like, putting all their eggs in one basket and just chasing the dream with no job no more. Like, even, like, you know what I'm saying? Just think about the Milwaukee scene. Like, everybody, like, got his little side hustle or something that was going right now. Like, we all still trying to make it, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody, like, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I'm saying, bringing it in for real like that. So, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, it's more people doing it than you think, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact.
Everybody in my crew still got a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just trying to get it. It's an understanding. Like, but, you know what I'm saying, who gonna put in that extra work? Like, who gonna work that second job, chasing their dream? Like, that's what it's about.
Yep. See, I got a 9 to 5. I got a 9 to 5 and a part time. You know what I'm saying? Make my stuff happen. To make this space happen, I got a shorty, got a family. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pushing for what I'm trying to do. No excuses. You know what I'm saying? I just find the time to, like, you know, make everything, you know, fit. Like with my kid, my girl. You know what I'm saying? My family, and then it's this. You know, you just gotta keep a balance. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Keep a balance, bro.
Man, that's the hardest thing ever, man.
Yeah. Keep a balance. You know what I'm saying? Now my final question for you is, man, like, what's next for you? Like, are you working on a project or something? Like, or what you got coming?
I actually just dropped 24-1, the EP, out on all platforms. Y'all go get that. I dropped that on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Me turning 25. I just want to give y'all five songs, 5 slappers. I just dropped that, so y'all stream that. Videos coming soon. Me and JP the brand got some cooking right now for y'all. Y'all might get that by the end of the month. Me and T Woods got a tape coming at the end of the year. Y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, we just gonna keep pressing.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man, working.
Yes, sir.
I'm can't wait to hear those projects and all those collabs and stuff like that with the team and stuff, and then see how that works out for y'all, and just see how y'all, you know, how everything unfold for y'all.
Yes, sir.
I want to say thank you for coming on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate you supporting. You know what I'm saying? You one of those artists that I know for a fact that, like, take your craft serious and you invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? No trying to go around trying to go through loopholes, and you really, you know what I'm saying, perfecting your craft and investing in yourself.
Yes, sir.
And it's good to see how you and your crew is, man. Y'all really move together as family. You know, nobody feel like they bigger than the team. Everybody got a role to play, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just trying to put out dope music. Yeah. And like y'all, and the most important thing, y'all stand authentic and true to yourselves. So when you do that, you always win, bro. So I can't wait to see where y'all journey take y'all, you know what I'm saying, and how everything gonna turn out for y'all. So I want to stay tuned and we'll make sure I'm just tapped in with y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on the platform, man, on the podcast, you know, rocking with Rick Taylor Entertainment, supporting the brand and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a time, you know, we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I like what I see, like, with you and your crew. I like how y'all move, how y'all sound. Yeah. And how y'all just have, like, a family-oriented, like, you know, team. Yeah. Excuse me. Nobody think they better or bigger than the next man. Everybody got a role to play. Y'all move good. The music sound good. And the most important thing is y'all are authentic. Yeah. So when y'all like that, you know, only good things come from that, and y'all definitely gonna win from that. So I can't wait to see how the journey, you know, turn out for y'all and like, you know, where it take y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. You too, bro. Also, you know what I'm saying? You've been grinding, bro.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
I met you and you was just doing behind the scenes. You know,
Yeah.
you got the whole podcast going up, bro.
Yeah, see, he was there since day one. I was
Yes,
doing
sir.
behind the scenes with my boy Ray.
Yeah.
And I still had the interviews going, but then I had a podcast at the time. And then I just, you know, started from the crib, and I got me a spot. You know, I'm gonna make it happen wherever I got to do it at the crib, or I got to do it at the spot, pull up on people or whatever. I'm just gonna try to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, y'all make sure y'all tap into my boy AJ Mayy. You know, y'all tap in, good music and all that. Let the people know where they can find you at.
The real AJ Mayy, 2 Ys, no spaces on Instagram. AJ Mayy, 2 Ys on Facebook. AJ Mayy, everywhere on all platforms. Y'all just go ahead, tap in. Y'all definitely run that new tape up, 24-1, produced by me and his squad. So y'all go ahead, get that.
Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Artists, you want to come up here, you know, get interviewed or rap, or you got a business or anything, just hit my DM. I just want to say thank you for the people who have been supporting. Thank you for the artists. Thank you for the fans and the watchers and everything. It doesn't go unnoticed. I'm going to try to have new merchandise coming soon, you know. Still setting the vibe up at the new spot, man. I'm just appreciative. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he's been there since day one when I was doing just, you know, behind the scenes and just, it's like we said, just the moral of the story, just try to make it happen. Keep going. Stay consistent. You never know where you're going to end up. Yeah. And if you got a vision, you're going to go where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? Just stay consistent and, you know, just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I want to thank you for coming on the show, bro. I mean, it mean a lot to me, man. I want to wish you the best luck on your journey and your career.
Appreciate that.
And I can't wait to see what happens for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Much love.
Much love.
Rick Taylor, AJ Mayy, we out, man.
Yes, sir.